Yeah, it should. It should. I'll do this one like that.
Yeah, Shalom. I am priest and officer Soapiala. With me here is
Officer Matwayak.
just holding it down for priest and officer Galawan. Officer Galawan had just came back from the Lord's Passover. He's in Trinidad at this time, so just holding it down for Officer Galawan at this time. Tonight we'll be doing the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Okay.
Madam.
Alright, we're going to do Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al Damaya Laka.
Al Damaya Laka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
Al
GEN.YAHANNA.
Awa Bayaka. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. I.S.U.P.K. Yara Yamwa. Sawada. Wayatha. Yatazawa. I.Tazapa Wan Yaka. Amara. Lakawa. Wanaka. Kayadam. Makawa. Wala'a. Yazaka. Sham Yasharala. Aiwada. Kaya. Natazawa. Laba. Yakawada. Ayaka. Baria. Yakarathawa. Ahalia. Adawam. Wa Yashamai. Alayam. Mawaba. Mahagariam. Gabal. Waimawan. Waimalak. Palasha. I'm Yashabaya. Tazawo. Gam Ashawo. Nalawa. Aiman. Ayawa. Darawai. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Aisha Laham. Kamadian. Kasaya Saraa. Kaya Bayan. Banakal. Kwa Ashwan. Nashamarwa. Bayan Dara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nada. Yabmawa. Kayarab. Wakazaba. Wakatazal. Manai. Kal Nasa. Yakamwa. Asha. Amarwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. At. Nawak. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagal. Kakwash. Lapanya. Rawaka. Kash. Tabayra. Yara. Wa Kalahaba. Tahalak.
Hawayam, Kansarad, Dapma, Basaraka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Bapashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya, Bahalwa, Adayai, Waya, Kapawa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Daiwa, Kaya, Asa, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkalha, Arataza.
In the English, keep not thou silence. O Yahweh, hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come let us cut them, all from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of Edom, the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarites, Babal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Syria, also joined with them. They have helped the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Syria, as to Javan, at the brook of Cushan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and Zebib. Yeah. All their princes Azeba and Zalman, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. O my Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as a fire. So persecute them, thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek the name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, at the most high, over all the earth.
Psalms 21 in the Hebrew. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashah, Ayanya, Al-Hahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Mayam, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waharataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Shawama, Yasharala, Yahawa, Shamarka, Yahawa, Tazalka, Alyad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahawa, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahawa, Yashamar, Tazaka, Wabawaka, Mayata, Wayad, Iwalam.
In English. I will lift up my eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer. Thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee. By day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Go to the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahawa, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Ayah, Mashamayim, Natan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kababwat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kababwat Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Manasayawan, Abal, Awashaynawa, Ayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, Iwalamyam, Aman.
In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In the earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
We do the Hakak, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Babakosha, Natan Lanawa, Hakak, Lapa'a, Kal Makala, Wakal, Madawa, Hakak, Lataha, Amatazarian, Hakak, Lahakwayam, Amatayam, Hakak, Al Rakawat, Hatamala, Lagasharan, Bahasham, Yahweh, Tawala.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please give us the power, to heal, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse, the lepers, the power to raise, the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Going to read verses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth.
and all things living,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, send evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, and speak against thy prophets, teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, and shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, send evil and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the Edomites, and the nation, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, the government of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, military, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Quasi-Comitazi, gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people, to seek to stop us, bring swift death, to all the heathen, that stand in the way, try to stop us, from broadcasting your words, towards the planet Earth. Let loose all terrorists, cause them to go to and fro, the earth, and destroy towards the terrorists, to come up against America, to come up against Trinidad, and destroy them, in their strongholds. Let America, let Trinidad shake at the hands of the terrorists. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and kill all the heathen that come up against thee. As we speak thy word, cause it to be known, by all, that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread, throughout the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. We're going to do the blessings in Hebrew. Brakata Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wa ma yakaala. Wa alahayam. Matazabia. Alawap. Yahanna. Ha alawapyam. Asaranium. Aquatazanian. Akayalium. Wa hakawapyam. Yahweh. Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Tawaraman. In the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, Michael and the angel, Commander General Yohanna, Generals, Captain, the officers, troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
La Yashala, all Israel. First reader.
Maka Kobal, Ban Banyanyam, Ban Yashoala.
Maka Kobal, Ban Banyanyam, ban SHALAM.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Rakatam.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Rakatam.
Can. Leviticus chapter 23. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be a holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest. A holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the 1st month, at even is the Lord's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread. And unto the Most High 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Other one, if I may. Well, we know we just came out of the Lord's Passover, the Lord's 50th Passover, right? And now is the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Right? So just reiterating that before we continue with the scriptures, right?
Yeah, can. Verse 7. In the 1st day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Can. Verse 8. Ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. In the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Stop at 9? Yeah, can.
Next reader.
Maikwa, ban Banyamian, ban Yasharala.
Maikwa, ban Banyamian, ban SHALAM.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Rakatam.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Rakatam.
Verse 10. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, to be accepted for you. On the morrow, after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf as an helam without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin. Verse 14, and shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green hairs, until the self-same day that ye have brought unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 15, and ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Verse 16, even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17, and ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves, 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18, and ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord.
Nadia? Next reader.
Yakad, Ban Yamyan, Ban Yashala.
Yakad, Ban Yamyan, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai Brakatham.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai Rakatah.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. And ye shall proclaim on the self-same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt not leave them unto the poor. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before your God. Verse 29.
Madam. Next reader.
Sha ban yam ban yashala.
Sha ban yam ban yashala.
Yahweh Shema Shai Bakatum.
Yahweh Shema Shai Brakata.
The book of Leviticus, chapter verse 29. For whatsoever soul be it that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation in all your dwelling. Verse 32. It shall be unto the Sabbath of rest, and you shall afflict your soul in the 9th day of the 9th month, as even from even unto even shall you celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 15th day of the 7th month you shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35, on the first day shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36, 7 days shall ye offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be a holy convocation unto you, and you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and you shall do no servile work therein. Madam. Next reader.
Mariat ban Yamyan ban Yashala.
Mariat ban yam ban yashala.
Yahweh Basham Yahushai Barak Hatam.
Yahweh Shema Shai Brakata.
Leviticus 23, verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day, besides the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your gifts, and besides all your vows, and besides all your free will offerings.
which you give unto the Lord. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep the feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days. In the year it shall be a statute for in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Yep. You see that?
Okay. Makak Kwabal, Ban Banyanyam, Ban Yashrala.
Maka Kwabal, Ban Banyamyan, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabrakatam.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatah.
Canon Can, verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Most High Power, your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Most High Power.
As we come to the closure of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which was held from Sunday sundown to this Sunday sundown, we will just expound a little on the Feast of Unleavened Bread to bring more enlightenment to our people.
Can.
Yes. We go to the book of Exodus. Exodus chapter 12.
Can.
And we will start at, we just got at verse 31.
Can. The Exodus chapter 12 and verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from among my people.
Right. What we just observed was the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Now we going into more details concerning why this Feast of Unleavened Bread was held. Because at this point in time now we're going into the story where at this point in time we was being driven out of Egypt.
Aaron can. Both ye and the children of Israel.
Both ye and who?
The children of Israel.
Right.
And go serve the Most High.
And serve who?
And serve the Most High.
Right.
As ye have said.
This is what the instructions that was given unto Moses and Aaron from the Most High from that time, which they was going unto Pharaoh, but the Most High let Moses know that how you harden the heart of Pharaoh and let him know that, hey, everything that you do, you will continue to harden the heart, and you will always come up against you all. Right?
Aaron can. Verse 32. And take your flocks and your herds, as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also.
As we continue to read here now, this was when the Most High smite all the firstborn of the Egyptians. He smite from the children, everything that lived in the Egyptian house, he smite it. So at this point in time now, Pharaoh was like in a dismay. He was confused. So he said that, oh, you see this thing? Before anything befall me again, better all you come out of here. Better all you come out of here.
Can. Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste. For they said, We be all dead men.
So you see, the move with haste, the let Pharaoh know, hey, you see what taking place here now? Hey, get them people from amongst you because we is not the same as them. Just as the scripture says, he make a difference between we and the Egyptians. He make it clear. He make it clear. So we is not no Africans. We's not we's not them. He make it clear. Get them out of here because you see what taking place here? Before all are we dead? Get them out of here. Go ahead.
Can. Verse 34. And the people took their dough before it was leavened.
So what we are about to come out at here right now, as we say, is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So we observing this. This was just a highlighting to show well what was taking place at this point in time when the Most High was bringing we out of Egypt. So we observing the Feast of Unleavened Bread at this point in time. So go ahead.
Can. They're needing those being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders.
So it show you now the people took dough. The people took their dough before it was leavened, before it made it yeast. So they didn't have time to put yeast or to put no leaven in the flour to knead it, because we was in haste. We was ready to move out of Egypt. We go to verse 39.
Verse 39. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened.
So we see when we was moving out of Egypt, as we say, we observing the Feast of Unleavened Bread, meaning to say the bread that we eat for this past 7 days, it had no leaven in it. It had no rising agent, it had no yeast in it. Anything that is rising agent, it didn't have nothing like that in it because we was in haste to come out of Egypt. Go ahead.
Can. Because they were thrust out of Egypt.
Because there was what?
They were thrust out of Egypt.
This is why we was moving. This is why we was moving in haste, because we was thrown out of Egypt. We didn't have time. Pharaoh, after the Mosai, that angel passed, it didn't have no time. We didn't have no time. We were thrown out of Egypt. So it didn't have no time to sit down and to need no flour, tray yeast, and let the bread raise. We were thrown out of Egypt. This is why we are observing this. Because why? It's a commandment by the Mosai to let we know that how he was bringing we out of this captivity. Right?
And could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals.
So we didn't have no time to prepare. As the word victual means to say we didn't have no time to prepare food. We just had was a move. We just had to move in haste. So as we observe the feast on unleavened bread for the past 7 days, which as we say, it ends at sundown today, we want to remember this. This is a remembrance of we. So every time, that's no, I have a scripture here.
Can.
Anytime, yeah. Say something. We go to Exodus 13 and start at verse 7.
7. Can. The book of Exodus, chapter 13 and verse 7. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days.
So we shall eat this unleavened bread 7 days. Go ahead.
Can. And there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee.
And there shall be no leavened bread seen with thee. Meaning to say, if you feel you're hiding from me, hiding and eating your leaven in the corner, you eating your KFC fries, you're hiding and trying to feel like you can hide. As we say, one man do see, the most side to see.
Can.
And you bring it to light. Go ahead.
Neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters.
So neither shall leaven be seen in all thy quarters. If within your home, as you say, you're hiding and trying to eat now, you have your cornflakes. You put your cornflakes in the cupboard. And in the night, 12 o'clock in the night when everybody is sleeping, you throw your cornflakes and you eat your cornflakes. Because why? You're craving for that leaven. Because why? You don't want to eat the most high unleavened bread because you're fed up. Being day 7, it over tonight. So at that you're craving, you just can't wait. Go ahead.
Cancer. Verse 8. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, this is done because of that which the Most High did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt.
Right. What we're going into now is concerning the children. So every brother in the UPK, in the truth, your children, all those who are children, say you should show it unto your son. We will go back to the scripture just now. This is what, because your children will come and ask you, your son and your daughter, they'll come and ask you. They'll ask you, hey, what are we observing this for? Because children is always they're so enthusiastic that they want to find out what's taking place. Why are you doing this, daddy? What are we doing this for? What is the purpose of doing this? Go ahead.
Can. Verse 10. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year.
Go ahead.
And it shall be when the Most High shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites,
Yes.
as Salakia.
Yes.
Can.
Like verse 10, right?
Salakia.
That's now. Read over verse 10.
Can, sir. Verse 10. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance.
Thou shalt therefore do what?
Keep this ordinance.
Keep this remembrance. Keep this. Keep this. Yeah. Verse 9.
Can, sir.
Yeah.
Verse 9. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes.
Right. It shall be a sign, but
that the Most High law may be in thy mouth.
Who law it is?
The Most High's law.
There is Moses' law. Who law it is?
The Most High's law.
This is God's law. This is the Most High law. This is He law. This is He law. He gave instructions. Just as Commandant General Yahanna was given the instruction to give unto us. This is He law. This is the Most High law. This is He instruction. This is not no man law. This is handed on from generation by who? By the Most High. Go ahead.
Can. That the Most High's law may be in thy mouth.
Maybe in what?
In thy mouth.
In your hand.
In thy mouth.
In your ears.
In thy mouth.
We had to talk this.
Can.
There's instructions. The instruction given. We had to talk this. We get instructions, so we're going to carry out the instruction by doing what? By talking it. Go ahead.
Can. For with a strong hand.
With our what?
For with a strong hand. For with a strong hand.
We have to gird up your loins. We have to be real. We can't be no fake Israelite group, as we say. This is real. Let's fight real. We have to be straight up and down. Right up. I mean to say that we have to be real with people. Anytime we fake with the people, because it cause discord, it cause separation of people. We can't deal with people straight. We have to be straight. Go ahead.
For with his strong hand had the Most High brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He didn't bring me out of Egypt just so. Because as we say, we is the apple at the Most High eye. Meaning to say that how, if you take all the blackness, you're blind. The blackness in your eye is very important. We very important to the Most High. This is how we see. This is how we hear. This is how we just function. Because why? We're very important to the Most High. We have to, when we keep in these feast days, we have to be very diligent, very upright. Meaning to say that how, hey, this is we own. This is our people own. This is the history again. I touch on it. This is the history. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. This is the history. This is the history. All the cling to all the history. Stop observing all them East. Which part they see a bunny lay egg? I never see a bunny lay egg in my life. but the only indoctrinating me children. We are to teach the children the truth and let them know, hey, all these lies. These lies. So what we're going to now, because we coming back now to we children, those who are children and those who are children to come. And so probably as we say, as we go forth, because this is throughout the generation. The children will come and they'll ask the question. They'll ask the question. Then we go in Exodus 12 and 26. There's the question that we children come and ask. Let me see how we answer. Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 12 and verse 26. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service?
What we keeping this for? Daddy, what we doing this for? Daddy explained this seminar. Well, here, how Daddy going to explain this here? Daddy explaining this of our own thought, of our own thinking. No? Daddy is giving instructions because why? He instructed by the commandments of the Most High God. And as we say, commanding General Yohanna have been teaching this truth since 90. He was so, as the scripture say, this truth is going to be handed on to faithful men. This is a faithful man. This man hold this truth so that he can be able to impart this truth unto righteous men. Men who are going to stand firm and teach this truth upright. Not men who are going to stand by the wayside and teach and indoctrinate with people. Because why? We are children coming up. We are daughters, we are sons. We have to teach them this truth. We have to let them know, hey, this is why we standing for this. This is why we in this particular situation right now. This is why we're in this lower state, as we say. But don't be wax. We're coming out tight. Because you know why? Because the Most High give instructions to King Yahawashi. And as he say, he pass it on from righteous men unto righteous men. And the men that stand faithful, as he say, to the end, not faithful and you fall short on the sideway. This truth is for faithful men. Men who will impart this to what? To we brethren, to sistren, and let them know, hey, we not hiding. This is not a lie. This is not a game. This is the truth. So we dealing now with the children coming and asking with this question. Go ahead, verse 27. Go ahead.
Come on, cancel. Verse 27. That ye shall say.
That ye shall what?
That ye shall say.
You rather go and make up no lie that the Easter bunny just lay egg. The Most High gave it clear. The Most High, it couldn't even be more clear than this. Don't even take no word from your thought, because he say, my heart is not. I don't have the mind of the Most High. Your ways are not my ways. My ways are not your ways. This is the Most High way. He gave it clear. This is His instructions. This is the laws, His statutes and commandments. This is a blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
Can. It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover.
Go ahead.
Who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt.
Who passed over
the houses of the children of Israel.
The children of the Edomites.
The children of
the children of the East Indians.
The children of Israel.
The children of the Chinese.
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel. Nobody else. Nobody else. That Passover didn't take place. Why I think in Sri Lanka, at that point in time, as we say, all them Christians dying. Because why? Christianity is how we people in this situation right now. We started to serve other gods. We started lost off our God. That's why he say in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Don't give your sons unto their daughters. Don't give your daughters, because why? They will turn against me. We will forget why. We will forget most the God. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians all come back. This is all a history. This is all a life. Don't take up the Bhagavad Gita. Don't take up the Quran. Because why? That doesn't belong to all here. This book, which called, as we say, the Holy Bible, which is the we history. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian history. This will be history. Don't go in other nation history. This will be history. So we can teach your children this, and when you teach your children this, it's going to go on from generation to generation. So they won't get mixed up. They won't watch no other nation and get entangled because why? Daddy teach me this. And why Daddy teach me this is because why? It's an instruction. When we Father give we instructions, what we just do? We just follow. Sometimes we might linger. But when we linger now, that's why you say that how don't provoke your children to hate. Meaning to say that don't provoke them. When that time come back, they hear what's going on. They will remember that. I will say train up a child in the way that they should go. This is the training here we get. This is the training. The Most High God will. This is the training. He gave me the law, statutes, and commandments. He gave me these records. This is we will follow. This is we records. Go ahead.
Can. When he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses.
What he deliver?
Our houses.
He deliver us. He deliver the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians.
Okay.
He deliver our houses. He deliver our houses. Go ahead.
And the people bowed the head and worshipped.
Who bowed their head?
And the people.
Because they know that how when the righteous in authority, the what? The whole earth rejoice. This is not me speaking in any word. When we observe and do the law, statute, and observe these ordinances, these teachings, the whole earth is going to be rejoiced. Because you know why? We're walking in righteousness. We're teaching what is right from what is wrong. We making sure that how anytime you eat pork, lobster, crab, and shrimp, you're gonna be what? You have a judgment to come on you. You have a judgment to come on you because why? You're righteous in authority. We let you know that how anytime you falter at this is what will befall you. So as we close the Feast of Unleavened Bread tonight, we observe this for 7 days. The 7 days that we observe this for is for we as a people turning away from all unrighteous thoughts, from hating me brother, from going smoking weed. This is we reframing from that thought, that trend, that thought. So we had to always remember that we have a history. The blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians, we have a history. Always remember that. Don't entangle yourself with no other nation history. Because when you entangle yourself with other nation history, this is what will befall you. You can't teach your children what is right. You can't cipher out, don't do this, don't do that, because here we're going on. We have a trend that thought we say that is small thing. This could never be something because they don't say that is small thing. They always looking on our way up and seeing how they could ride and we back. Because as we say, we build this empire because why? Because of disobedience. So imagine if we was walking right, just as the scripture says in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1, if you observe and to do these things, this is your richness. This is your richness, Israel. Let we come back. Let we come back as a nation. Let we rebuild. Let we hold fast to the word of the Most High, which was given unto the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians. This is the history. So as we about to close here tonight on the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we have a lot of feast days coming. So this is a commandment by the Most High. So with this,
right, as the officer rightfully bringing out concerning the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right, which we celebrate for 7 days. Remember, it's just not celebrating the Feast of Unleavened Bread like we're celebrating Christmas or Easter, right, or these worldly holidays, right?
Why are we celebrating the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of we celebrating the Passover and all these other high holy days? We have to remember what we forefather went through. As your officer was bringing out earlier on, we must remember what we forefather went through. You understand? Because the things that went through, to me, I just be saying it like this. I don't feel we could go through that now.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? But as your officer was bringing out, the Most High set down laws for we to keep this Feast of Unleavened Bread, this Passover is what we have to keep throughout the generation. As a black man, Hispanic, or Native Indian,
that's right.
This is what we have to keep. You understand? Going back a little bit to like, let me say Exodus 5, when Moses went to Pharaoh and telling Pharaoh, watch, give you a few days, let me go out in the wilderness and worship before Father. And worship the Most High, Salakia.
That's right.
You understand? Right. Pharaoh tell him, nah. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't getting that? And what he do? What Pharaoh end up doing? He increased the burdens. Whether instead of they getting straw, correct me if I'm going right or wrong, they had to be getting they had to go and get the own straw to make the brick. They increase the burdens on me. Just to worship the Most High, just to celebrate a high holiday of the Most High. It's the same thing happening now. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing happening now. If you take, let me say, whatever feast coming up, like the Most High, and you go and ask your boss, Dan, you're going on, give me a few days off. You understand what I'm saying? Give me a day off. Let me go and do keep the Passover. Let me just say that for example. We going to tell you.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is how serious these high holy days is. You understand? Because I remember I want to take so long.
Nah, you go ahead.
I remember
straight up and down.
You understand? I was working in this company where there are some East Indians and some Edomites down. And I tell you, the devil, the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? And one of my co-workers asked, well, let me get a day to go in the hospital, check my rib, because she just make baby. You understand what I'm saying? He said, no, you can't get that. I witnessed that with my own eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So when you come back and you read these accounts, you'll know, hey, this thing true.
Real.
This thing real. Right. This is no play. You understand what I'm saying? So when we're celebrating these high holy days, for example, again, as I say in the Passover, we read these stories, we have to take these accounts very serious.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We have to take these accounts serious because when you watch how all these plagues take Pharaoh, you understand? But it's, of course, we know the Most High who had Pharaoh had for it to, you know what I mean, for me to come out at the land of Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? We go back to again, Salakia, officer 11, Exodus 11. But the last straw, the angel of death. You understand? We just come out from celebrating the Passover in Egypt. We had to kill the lamb, put the blood over the doorpost. You understand? To make sure that angel of death and take none of it. These things is very, very serious. You understand what I'm saying? It passed through and lick up a whole nation, well, almost a whole nation African. You understand what I'm saying? Moses, I think Moses went towards midnight. When the angel of death was about to go and pass, went out. Make that clear. Everybody put the blood over the doorpost on the side post.
Right.
And the angel of death passed and smite all the firstborn, man, woman, beast, child, all the firstborn.
Right.
You understand? Even when we keeping the Feast of Unleavened Bread, even when we keeping this Feast of Unleavened Bread, we have to understand that this is all serious too. You understand what I'm saying? This is all serious too, and the spirit of brotherhood. I mean, you're watching out for your brother back, your sister back to let you know, hey, get these unleavened, get these leavened products and agents out of your house. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get it out. And let me hold it down like how Commanding General YAHANNA hold it down since 1969. You understand what I'm saying? Let me hold it down. And as I say hold on to Salakia officer, I want to take so long. Go
ahead.
As I say hold it on to, you know what I mean?
Be real. Go ahead.
For the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the sisters and all too we were here. Them and all to hold it on strong. You understand what I'm saying? Hold it on real strong. Sisters blazing out the unleavened bread. You understand what I'm saying? Sisters doing the lamb, the handle the sisters hold it on real strong. Don't with us, brothers, in the UPK. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? And these is the things as the officers bring out that black homes need. You understand? These is the things that these black homes need. Let me come back and keep the high holidays at the most high power.
Salakia act. We gotta be real because these sisters and them, watch. we gotta be real from that time to now. These are the sisters them who've been feeding us. We gotta be real. The whole along real strong. So when we just expound on these sisters and them, we gotta give them ups, because everything now, as we say, because these sisters and them is being guided by righteous men, not just men, because the understand that this work and understand the role and the function. So they know how to entreat our brother. They know how to entreat our brother. They know how to entreat our brother because at any point in time our brother call, as we say, with the guidance at one as they just call them, they just move. From now until from that time till now, and they're still going strong. So we must get that ups to the sisters and them for holding along strong. And for all the sisters in the UPK for holding along strong.
Yeah, you understand? So when we coming back to keep these high holidays, we have to remember we're doing it to the best of our ability as the officers over us guiding us. You understand? And whoever watching in, you understand? Again, subscribe to all the I.S.U.P.K channels. You understand? Call somebody in the area, find out if they have a school in the area. You understand? And come and let me keep the high holidays at the most high, because the Christian church ain't going to teach you nothing like that. You understand? They ain't going to teach you history, they ain't going to teach you nationality, and they ain't going to teach you about the high holidays. Definitely not. So we need to come back to the laws again, commandments and statutes as the most high. You know what I mean? So again, with the feast on unleavened bread, you understand? We also take out all the rising agents from inside the house. That's right. You understand? Make sure you eat nothing with leaven, no bread, no cakes, no muffin, no French fries. You understand what I'm saying? Also, we had to do the Passover. We had to eat the lamb with the bitter herbs. All this. This was my first Passover, and it was glorious. You understand what I'm saying? And I was watching also with the Passover online out in foreign. Damn good night, Irene. Glorious. You understand? Again, we have to thank
Salaki. So I had a chime in. The most I will. We go make it out there. We go make it out there, and as we say, we will be amongst the brethren. Because just observing this from online, we know we are to be there. The most high is the one who opened that way, and you opened that way that brothers, not from Trinidad alone, but brothers who seeking to observe and to keep that. As I said, this is the ordinance forever. Who seeking to do this? We will come out. And when we come out, know that we're going to represent. We're going to be straight up and down. Know this. As we say, the Lord's Passover was held a week ago. All praises to the Most High. And as we say, we thank God and we give all praises for the Most High raising up Commanding General Yohanna, and he raising up with that righteous spirit. That is who he raised him up, with that righteous spirit. Because no man in the right time will function in that way, because he know that how he has people to take care. And he consider the blacks, the Hispanics, and his family. And when we as a people consider we people as family, then we go really actually see that light. We go understand that wait now. Look the Chinese prospering in the corner. They how them prospering, because you know why? There's a damn blasted family. We's a family. And by the righteous actions and by the guidance from the Most High, the Yahweh, to Commanding General Yahanna, this truth passes on. This truth passes on, and men that observing this will understand how real it is. Because you know why? Because we lost some family. What we brothers as we say, brothers in Venezuela. What we fall them? What we brothers in Mexico? What is whole South American continent? Come straight up. What befall them? Because you know why? We had to cling together, and the only so we had to cling together as a nation, as a people. We have to do that. We have to do that by the Spirit of the Most High and Yahweh Shai. This is how we're going to come out of this captivity.
And as the officer saying, there, you know, we have to cling together, right? Two things that really. For me, you know what I mean? The whole Passover was glorious, watching all the things online, and you know what I mean? Our brothers rocking it out. But two things that really stand out for me, there are a lot of things, but I talk about two things I will talk about now. Salakia is the when I see the photo, I don't know if I see the photo with the bed sheet, the sheets. I ain't not Salakia, I seen bed sheet Salakia with the sheets. Always across the doorway with the blood and the lamb on it. I had to take that picture and laminate it or put it in a frame or something, because yeah, that was real glorious. Glorious. You understand? And I don't know if all heard the story with I think it's Captain Marquardt Rib, who had the brothers and them sleeping over or something like that. That story, if all hear that story, I'll find that story and send it for you. All hear that story. Night I read. You understand? And these are the things that you're going to find in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
That Commanding General Yahanna.
That's right.
You understand? Where brothers are sisters back, brothers are brothers back, sisters are brothers back. You understand? Because I sure, let me say the whole UPK come down here by my house. I shall leave my house open and go north. And come back and meet everything in it.
That's right.
And that is where you want in a righteous nation.
That's right.
That is where you're going to find in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna.
That's right.
You understand? Right, officer.
Yeah.
Take it in.
And with that, as we say, we just observed the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which was held for 7 days. Tonight is the closing off for the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And as we say, this is not the end. This is not the end, because you see that how the scriptures say that he that endureth to the end. This is not the end. We are real enduring to do. And the enduring is to do what? To raise up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to this righteousness, to this truth, to raise them up, that we can build back the nation. The nation are what? The nation are Israel. And as we build this nation, then we will be able to do what? To imply righteousness throughout planet Earth. So, as we close off the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we want to give the Most High a hand. And to Commander General Yahanna for imparting this truth in the spirit of Yahweh and Yahweh, in this spirit to faithful, as it's true, as you say, truth pass handed down to faithful men, to all the generals that been teaching for the past, from since 1969 to now, to the captains who've been holding on strong, to the officers, to the troopers who would upcoming officers, and to the women and them for holding fast to their husband. And as we say, just as the scripture say, this proverb woman, Proverb 31:10, this woman, for these women and them in the UPK, for holding down strong. This nation can't build without we being together. And with this, men of Israel, I Madiam, we say the Lord's Prayer.
All right, we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Kwadash, Ayah, Shamka, Shamka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Ratazaka, Ayah, Ayah, Aisha, Aisha, Barataza, Barataza, Kawa, Kawa, Ayah, Ayah, Bashamayim, Bashamayim, Natandanao, Tandanao, Lakam, Lakam, Kal, Kal, Yawam, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Wasalaknawa, Wabwaknawa, Wabwaknawa, Wasalaknawa, Wasalaknawa, Wabwaknawa, Wabwaknawa, Bala'ah, Bala'ah, Tabayanawa, Tabayanawa, Nasayawan, Nasayawan, Abal, Abal, Awashayna, Awashayna, Ayan, Ayan, Rai, Rai, Kaya, Kaya, Laka, Laka, Amalakwa, Amalakwa, Wahala, Wahala, Ataparat, Ataparat, I will love you, I will love you, Aman, Aman. In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in earth, yes, thy will be done, as it is in the earth, as it is in heaven, Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us, our debts, and forgive us, our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever, so be it, Amen. All right, men of Israel, we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I'm Madam, I'm Sabat, I'm Madam, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Matak, class dismissed.